Hey everyone! The class bell rings in a new school year as we celebrate the Back to School 2021 event and patch 5.11. Here are the details. It's that time of year to head back to school, introducing the two new skins for this seasonal event. Hall Minotaur Taros. Do you have your Great Hall Pass? Swim Team Mako. I don't need floaties, Coach Brynn. I have fins. We're also featuring 9 other exclusive skins. Professor Rax. Essays on why I'm the greatest space lord due Thursday. 5 million words. Rocker Volkov. Where's my guitar pick? Headmaster Fate. Time to count the KOs. Ready? Ace Spiker Linfei. She's got Skull's Spirit. Kindergarten Kaya. Missed the bus? Take a mammoth instead. Gridiron Zol. The best offense is more offense. First day Asuri. Don't forget your bus number. Grease Lightning Koji. He's got the chops. Detention Ada. Being bad feels pretty good, huh? The Back to School 2021 event will also include Home Team Colors. Show off your school spirit in these black, red, and gold colors. They're available for every legend with your hard-earned gold. 2 exclusive avatars, Oodles and Doodles and Brawlhalla 101. Daily login bonus of 250 gold and a back-to-school UI takeover with new main menu music. Follow the apples and Brawlhalla to find all the back-to-school goodies. This week for the Brawl of the Week, we're featuring Brawl Down. Step into the ring with your tag team partner for a 2v2 no-holds-barred match. Keep the momentum going by bouncing yourself or your opponents off the ropes. Stun your target with a folding chair or knock them into a table for heavy damage. KO your opponents 3 times each to win. We're having a limited time promotion available to all Amazon Prime members. The Dark Heart bundle is free with Prime Gaming and includes Dark Heart Petra skin, Petra Legend Unlock, Come At Me emote, and the Firehawk sidekick. Claim your loot at brawlhalla.com/prime. This update includes some balance changes to a few of our weapons and legends. Here's Eric with the latest.
Thanks, Winan. On to the balance. We've made a round of balance adjustments for several overperforming weapons that bring their average knockout time closer in line with the other weapons. There are also several changes that provide more opportunities to contest the neutral game of these overperforming weapons. A number of signatures have also received a variety of adjustments, including the removal of several true combos involving signatures, some quality of life improvements, and general power shifting. The Gauntlet's neutral air now has less stun, creating dodge windows before certain follow-up attacks, greatly reducing the average rate of damage for this weapon. To slightly offset this loss, the neutral air has regained a portion of its previous damage value. The side air now has reduced fixed and variable force, slightly decreasing its knockback at early and moderate health ranges to better match the distance that can be traveled by most recovery options. Similar to the neutral air, the Gauntlet's recovery has also received a decrease to its stun value to open dodge windows at lower health ranges and reduce the Gauntlet's average rate of damage. The setup location after a Greatsword Sidelight opener has been adjusted for greater consistency when performed from a dash, increasing the total range at which a neutral bridge will connect. Most Greatsword finishers performed from a full string have had their force reduced, bringing their knockout power a bit closer in line with knockout tools on other weapons. These finishers still remain slightly stronger than those performed immediately after an opener or from a gravity cancel. The Guitar Neutral Light now provides a more consistent opportunity for subsequent attacks due to a minor increase in stun time and a slightly more vertical setup location, while positioning the opponent towards that location more aggressively. Opponents will be placed right in the path of high-reaching, high-value follow-ups such as recovery or most neutral signatures, although grounded attacks such as the Down Light do not cover this area as easily. The side light has received a minor decrease in damage and bonus momentum to better fit its ability to serve as a strong tool in the neutral game. Similarly, the Qatar side air now has a shorter hit window, greater recover time, slightly decreased threat coverage, and slightly less force to match its powerful aerial presence and spiking capability. The down air has received a reduction to its maximum damage, bringing the Qatar's rate of damage closer in line with other string-based weapons, primarily in cases where the opponent was carried for the attack's maximum distance. We have reduced the recover time of the Spear Side Air, decreasing the risk of this attack to better match its current threat coverage and utility. The sword's base kit had proven to be too dominant of a force in the air, so we have reined in its neutral air and down air. Both attacks now allow less acceleration and have greater recover time on miss, creating more reliable opportunities to contest each of these options. The down air has also received a decrease in stun and force, each one serving to open a dodge window at most health ranges before follow-up attacks. The exhausted recovery's total damage now matches that of the normal recovery attack, resulting in slightly less damage. The unarmed neutral light could be used to break up some weapons' common strings without the use of a dodge, so we have slightly increased its time to hit. These cases now result in both players striking at the same time if each attacks as soon as possible, and since unarmed loses any clash against a weapon attack, the armed player's string will continue uninterrupted. Hattori's side sword had a very long animation time on hit and a relatively low stun time at early health ranges, before the force could send opponents away at a reasonable speed. This resulted in cases where the opponent could respond with an attack when struck early on. We have greatly increased the stun time and greatly decreased the total recover time on hit to prevent these cases. Koji's down bow was still too potent of a threat in relation to the base bow kit, so we have decreased its overall threat coverage and increased its minimum charge time to create wider avenues for counterplay against this attack. We have increased the minimum charge time of Core's neutral hammer to open a dodge window after a downlight, preventing the heavily damaging true combo. Some of the lost power has been shifted in the form of slightly less recover time for this signature. Mako's down greatsword provided too much power for its overall coverage. We have decreased its force and damage and slightly increased its time to hit and minimum charge time to better match the threat coverage and utility. We have increased the total recover time of Mordek's down gauntlets to better fit its powerful potential reward. Onyx down gauntlets and side cannon both provided too much priority and threat coverage with little risk. We have reduced the total threat coverage and increased the recover time for both of these signatures to provide more reliable paths from which to contest these options. Petra's neutral gauntlets now have greater recover time to provide more appropriate risk to its overall utility and reward. Some power has been shifted from Rayman's axe kit into his gauntlet kit. The side axe now has greater recover time on miss, while the down axe has greater recover time and minimum charge time, along with slightly decreased force and damage. In exchange, the tapped versions of Rayman's neutral and side gauntlets both have greater damage and force, providing some more power to these quick, short-range attacks. Sentinel's down Katars now have less damage and force to better match its overall threat coverage in comparison to the Katar's base kit. Some power has been shifted within his hammer kit, trading greater recover time on his quick neutral hammer anti-air for less recover time on his lesser used but powerful down hammer signature. We have increased the minimum charge time of Taros neutral hammer to open a dodge window after a downlight. Some of this lost power from the signature true combo has been shifted into the attack itself in the form of increased damage. We have also decreased the rear threat coverage of Taros side hammer to provide more reliable paths to evade this attack. Taros down axe now has greater recover time to better match its risk with its potential powerful reward. Thatch's neutral blasters now has greater minimum charge time to open a dodge window after a downlight and prevent this highly damaging true combo. Val's neutral sword now has greater recover time on miss and slightly less overall horizontal threat coverage to allow for more reliable opportunities to contest or punish this powerful anti-air attack. Volkov's side scythe previously sent opponents too far even at low health ranges due to its high stun value. We have reduced the stun and the force to rein in the stage control gained and the spiking power of this versatile signature. Ulgrim's side rocket lance now has less recover time for its ground landing to better fit its lengthy overall duration.
Thanks, Eric, for all the info. In addition, we've made a couple of game improvements, like we've improved our clan offensive name tools. We also fixed a few bugs, like we fixed a bug where GG did not show up on Xbox. The free-to-play Legend of Rotation for this week includes Yumiko, Jiro, Nyx, Dusk, Vector, Sentinel, Jaehyun, Brynn, and Onyx. Thanks everyone for tuning in and enjoy the Back to School 2021 event. To see the complete patch notes, visit us at brawlhalla.com.